As I heard that you mentioned the word deliverance, may I ask, may I humbly ask, what deliverance exactly is?
What is deliverance? Deliverance is simple, in a simple way I can say, is to give you freedom that you've been deprived of. Someone has tried to come and kept you in bondage. And who is that someone? The devil.
Mhm.
So the whole process of harassing, taking you out of the devil's hands is freedom, is deliverance. Like someone who has been in jail, all what his hope, he's waiting for the day when they're going to tell him, you are now free. Get out of this jail. You can now go and enjoy your life. So anybody who is in bondage by devil has no freedom. You don't have freedom of praising the Lord. You have no the freedom to enjoy your life, the freedom to prosper, to enjoy your inheritance. So deliverance ministry comes to set you free so you can have your freedom. It's liberty. By the way, this one, I can show you the book of Obadiah. Obadiah chapter 1 from verse 17. If you can ask Sister Geraldine here. Hello, Geraldine.
Hi.
Can you help us to read Obadiah chapter 1 verse 17 from, we can read King James Version and see what it says.
Chapter 17.
Yeah, this will be able to bring answer to your question. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 17.
King James.
King James Version, yes.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Did you hear that? Can you read that one more time? I want our viewer to listen carefully why we are bringing the ministry of deliverance here. Why is the ministry of deliverance here? Listen to that.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
So upon the Mount of Zion, Zion represents the children of God, the church. There will be deliverance in the church. So if you still think that the church does not need deliverance, here we go. Upon the church of Christ, Zion, there will be deliverance. And after deliverance, what comes next? There will be what?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yes.
So your question, what is deliverance, is what brings freedom to people of God. Let me tell you, brethren, there are many, many Christians, they are serving the Lord and they're Christian, but they have no freedom. There are issues they are fighting. There are issues that they are going through, and they are only calling when they can receive deliverance. I have a good news to tell you. Deliverance is here. Now, when there is a freedom, what deliverance takes place? What comes next? There is freedom.
Freedom.
And after freedom,
Holiness.
holiness. So meaning, if deliverance is not exercised in the church, if deliverance ministry is not being practiced in the church, there's no freedom. People will be struggling with sin. There's no holiness.
Mhm.
And if there's no holiness, you won't be able to inherit, because what's next? Then what?
Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Then you will be able to possess your inheritance.
Yes.
So you can see, as I'm answering your question, upon the church, there will be deliverance. Deliverance must be there for everybody to have their freedom, to live with holiness. And then once you live in holiness, then you possess all your inheritance. So if there's no deliverance ministry active in the church, believe me, people will be living in a bondage while in the church.